I'm at this Young Winco once again, and they got all the things you need to bake. You got chips, vanilla chips, semi, chocolate chips, peanut butter chips, butterscotch chips. You just got sprinkles and melts, and then you got cornmeal. You got flour, and you got sesame seed stuff, and grains and oats. You just got it in barrels, y'all. If you just need a pound or half a pound, you could come right on the Winco and get it by the pound. And they just have all kind of stuff. They got chips and cornflakes, cereal, grains. They just got it going on, y'all. I'm telling you. When I say they got it going on, they got cereal. They got cereal and oatmeal. They got brown sugar, flour. Matter of fact, I need flour for the house, y'all. They got all kind of individual candies and chocolate malts. They got my favorite peanuts with clusters. Oh my God, you'll go crazy up in this store, y'all. Then you got good old Halloween coming out for you. You got everything you need for Halloween and a little bit for Christmas, but definitely all the stuff you need for Halloween is right here for all the Halloween parties, y'all. In bulk. In bulk. Look at all the, look at the old school. Remember this? With the ring, the old school ring, y'all. Oh my God. You couldn't tell me nothing. We have the necklaces, the pecans. Wow, look at all the peanuts. All the mixed fruits. The apricots, the banana chips, pineapple. You got prunes, dried cherries. Look at this, man. It's just full of peanuts. Everything you need to get your bunch on. Just come on over here to Winco and fill up your basket with all the lovely treats. Just peanuts if you love peanuts. You got peanuts galore. You got sunflower seeds. How are you? So yeah, you got it going on over here. You got it going on over here. You got malt balls. Oh, look at all this chocolate covered candy. Sickening. These are my favorite right here. These peanut clusters and the caramel ones. Danger Zone. These are better than C's almost. Well, I should say the prices. I shouldn't say the quality, the prices. And we got more Halloween candy. Good old candy corn. Look at the good old pumpkins. Look at the good old worms. You got the pumpkin jelly bellies. You got everything you need for a Halloween party. Then you got the good old Skittles. You got, jelly beans in all different flavors. Look at all them jelly beans. Jelly beans, you feel like you at the candy factory messing around with Winco. You is truly at the candy factory. Yes, y'all. Straight candy factory at Winco. You just got aisles and aisles and aisles of candy. Look at all this candy in bucket and barrels and bucket and barrels. You got worms and sour belts and look at all this stuff. This is a kid's dream up in here, but a dentist's nightmare. You understand me? Baby, you got the good old Laffy Taffy. Woo, baby. These right here are Danger Zone. These Nerds rainbow gummy clusters. Danger. You understand? Danger. Oh my God. I need to get out this aisle before I fill my basket up with goody treats. With goody treats. Good old Tootsie Rolls, caramel apples. I love this Laffy Taffy. See, I should have kept on going. So now I'm gonna have to get a few of these because these are really danger, okay? Let me see you take this tag and then you write on the tag the number. And so I'm gonna write 1552 for them young taffy, because I'm going to get a pound because I can't resist it. Because they're really yummy, especially the yellow and the watermelon. I already got one, sir. Thank you so much. You gave me one last week. I want you to be able to save them for the next person. All right, we have assortment candy. Like I said, I'm telling you, Winco got it going on. $2.98 for this bulk candy. You could buy this candy in bulk and fill up your pinatas that you might have for your kids' parties, y'all. You can fill it up with all the Tushy Rolls, butterscotch. That's sour candy, the Charms, the peppermint, the Tushy Rolls, the Smarties, the Lemon Heads, the sour Tushy Sours, the rainbow, the strawberry bowls, I say, the bubble gum. You got it going on. Oh, they even got the Tushy Rolls. I'll be ordering these from Target. And now I know I could come get them singly. You got the punch. The punch sour punches. You got straight caramel. Man, they say no sampling. I bet you they be sampling up a storm around here. Good old patty mints. The old school bite of honey. Wow, you got it going on over here. You see all the candy in bulk, huh? Look at all the candy in bulk. It's danger. Danger zone. All right, y'all. I'm in Winco. I have a couple events coming up, and I decided to get a few things now and stock up because, baby, trying to buy everything at once add up. And so every now and then when I'm in the store, I'll just pick up a few things because it's my busy season now, and it's time for catering orders to start rolling in. So brown sugar does not expire to a degree. It has a very long shelf life, so I like to pick these up, a couple bags every time I come, because I use the brown sugar for my popcorn and my caramel apples, one of the main ingredients. So I use it for both of the main things that I use at my booth to sell my items. So just going and pick up a couple of these bags. I normally get about 6 of them at a time, so I'm going to get my 6 of these, y'all. I got my canned milk on sale. These normally go for about $3.29 a can. Oh, yes, sirree. I'm going to have to go in and get about 10 of these cans because this is also one of my main ingredients I use for my caramel apples and for my banana pudding. And I have a couple events coming up, so let me stock up on my sweet Eagle brand I can't even get the word out. Condensed milk, concentrated milk. It ain't concentrated, it's condensed milk that I use for my caramel apples, y'all. My gourmet yum apples. This good old baking soda. You have to put baking soda in your popcorn. It's weird, but it's the truth. I definitely need one of these large Karo syrups. I use this also for everything. So I buy the large one. It's much more economical to buy the big one because I go through this like water, y'all. Like water. So somebody asked me, why do you have all them cans of milk in your carton? And I say, because I run a small business. I make gourmet apples and I do gourmet popcorn. And she was like, oh my God, do you have a business card? And I said, I sure do. And I gave her one. And then the cashier person who was ringing up our groceries, he was like, I need one of those too. Oh my God, I love gourmet apples. I'm like, here you go. So it definitely pays, y'all, to have your business cards in your possession. I just filled my little wallet up just about a week ago because I didn't have any more in there. So I'm so glad I did that. And then I told them, hey, check out my YouTube channels. All my information is on the back of the card. You'll see what I do out here in these streets. So I'm glad I had some business cards, and y'all done lost where I parked my car. Lord Jesus, I have no clue where I didn't park my car. I have a little slight toothache, and I think I'm a little disbobulated thinking about my toothache. All right, let me find where I I parked my car because this basket is a little heavy. All right, y'all. I'll be back. All right, Shell Bell folks. Now, I have scheduled a couple events. One, the Soul Fest. However, I have not heard anything from the organizers regarding this event. I keep getting flyers about the event, but nothing else. And so I'm gonna have to go back to the flyer and reach out to them because I have not a clue if I was approved to be a vendor or not at this particular event next weekend. The following weekend, I was supposed to be at an event that I was on a waiting list for, and I guess I must didn't make it because I haven't heard back from that event either. Um, and then I had registered for it's called the Oktoberfest. Well, that's the event name of the one that I haven't heard from, but I signed up for another Oktoberfest. And you're going to hear my husband singing in the background, so don't trip. Called the Oktoberfest also. And this event is a 2-day event at nighttime. However, my union is having a party in LA. My old union, actually. I'm so sad. They did a union bust at my job, and so we no longer are in this union. And every year we have a conference. One year it's in Southern California, and then the next year it's in the San Francisco area, in Northern California. And so last year was in Northern California, and this year it's in Southern California. And so we're going. However, this will be the last time we be attending it because we are no longer with this union anymore as of June. So sad, so heartbroken. So we're going to do one last hooray with the union and cry out all our sad tears that we're going to have. But it's been a beautiful journey ride. But we're no longer with this union anymore. And that particular weekend, the last weekend of this month, I had the Oktoberfest event signed up for, but I'm not going to go. I'm going to go say bye to my fellow union co-workers. So if I don't do this event on September 20th, I guess I'm not going to have no events for September, it looks like to me. Which is fine. My husband's birthday is on 9/11 this week, and I'm dealing with a terrible toothache that I have to deal with this week. So if the Soul Festival people don't reach out, I guess I'm pretty free for the month of September, which is not what I want to be free. But if that's what it is, that's what it is, because we're already halfway through the month. So I'm going to reach out to the Soul Fest organizer tomorrow and see if I was picked. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. And just gear up for September. No, excuse me, we're in September, duh. Gear up for October. I have ran out of my clear boxes that I use for my apples, so I need to place an order for that, and that normally takes about a week to get here anyway. So I didn't realize that I didn't have any more apple boxes, so I'm going to place an order for those. They have went up in price a couple $100, just outrageous. It doesn't make sense. Once again, if you hear my husband singing, it's okay. It's his birthday week, so he's in a cheerful mood. Lovely. Anyways, y'all, I have an event that somebody asked me to be a vendor. I don't even know who this person is. It's at a park deep in South San Jose. I live probably about an hour and a half from San Jose. Um, they reached out to me and told me I needed to turn in my health permit paperwork, and I didn't turn it in, and so I just thought that they were going to just cancel me out. And they didn't. The organizer still wants me to participate, so she reached out to me today. So I'm gonna turn that paperwork in. I don't know who. Like I said, I've been at so many events. I have passed out my business cards to so many people. So I just do not know who this person is that they want me to vend at this event. But I'm going to reach back out tomorrow and see. I hope the rainy season is coming, and I don't like vending outside when it's the rainy season. I'm very cautious about vending in the rainy season. Once it starts to rain, I like my events to be indoors. And so the rain has kind of started where I lived at. I think it did a little sprinkling last week, and it did a little sprinkling, I think, today. So I really don't like signing up for events outside once October hits. However, I did do an event last year at the gravesite. It is on November 1st, the day after Halloween. And last year it did not rain. And I'm really looking forward to doing that event again. I made quite a bit of money. I don't know the name of the event, but it's a tradition for people to go to the gravesite on November 1st and celebrate the deceased. And it's a huge, huge, huge party. And it's an all-day party. Like, it starts at, I don't know, around 1 o'clock, and it lasts till about 9:30 at night. And I made several $100s at the event last year, so I'm definitely is geared to sign up for that. It's like 10 minutes from my house. And so I have to find the lady's phone number, though. I have to look for my calendar that I had last year with all the information on, and see if I can find her phone number, because she hasn't reached out to me yet, and I want to sign up for that one. That was definitely a good event. And then what else do I have for October? I'm not sure. I have to double check my email, but those are the two things that I have booked for sure. Oh, October 18th, I have an event at a hall. That's an indoor event. I did it last year. I made quite a bit of money, even though it was a very small crowd. I sell treats, and people love treats, and so I made quite a bit of money on that event. And so I definitely have 2 events booked for sure, for guaranteed already, for October, but I need to reach out for the one for Halloween. Well, the next day. That would be considered November 1. Halloween, I like to stay home and pass out candy at my house. I live on the corner of a street, and I get a lot of kids. I live down the street from a school, and I make individual goodie bags. I start making them the weekend before Halloween, and I make between 75 and 100 goodie bags. I need to take a pain pill. Jesus. I make between 75 and 100 goodie bags, and last year I think I passed out 75 of them. And so, yeah, I get quite a lot of kids, And I love all the different unique Halloween costumes that the parents create. It's really wonderful. I'm going to have to stop in a minute, y'all, because this tooth is hammering me. Let's see, what else do I got going on? And then I have another event. That's when my Christmas event starts to kick in, the holiday events. I don't know why I don't have it marked on my big calendar, but I know I have something for November 15th. It's a standard event that I always go to every year. I got another email from a lady where I did the relay event. She reached out to me, but I'm debating on doing it because I'm not sure. The crowd was not that good at that location. So I'm hesitant about doing that event. I'm going to have to pray on that one and see. And then November is the month of Thanksgiving. And so a lot of people start doing the holiday boutiques. I'm scheduled for one for sure, maybe two. I'm thinking about doing this old one called Sip and Shop. It's just kind of costly for that one day event, and sometimes the location doesn't bring the crowd. But I really like the promoter, and I love what they offer, and so I really want to try to give them the benefit of the doubt one more time. They have changed locations since the last, it's been about a year since I haven't been to any of her events because the locations be just horrible locations, and you spend $500 and $600 to be a vendor, and you don't even get half your money back. And so that's not what we're in the business for. We're in the business to make money, not totally lose money. And I know sometimes it's okay for marketing purposes, but not every time that I do that particular organizer's event that I lose money. So that's not going to work for me. So I might give her the benefit of the doubt one more time this year and see, because I like to support Black-owned businesses, and she's a Black-owned entrepreneur out here trying to get vendors together. But I need to make my money back, you guys, and with profit. That is the object of the game. And so we can't be out here vending and not getting our money back. That defeats the purpose. Next thing is hopefully all the business cards that I passed out and some of the previous people that I made catering orders for will start to call and place their catering orders for Christmas. I need at least a week's in advance for catering orders because, of course, the apples need to clean 3 days by itself. And I just need to know how many catering orders that I'm going to have. Christmas happens to fall on a Thursday, so a lot of companies have their Christmas parties like around, so December 6th is the first Saturday, and then December 13th and December 20th. So as I look on the calendar, I'm already booked for my standard holiday, super holiday boutique. And that's a 2-day event. And I'm also booked for December 2nd. That's an event actually through my job. My job is spread out through different branches. And I took the day off to be a vendor at one of the branches, at one of the off sites that I don't work at. So I am already booked, guaranteed, for 2 events in December. And I might do another one on the 13th, maybe. I might want to leave the December 20th open just in case my family does a Christmas party on December 20th instead of doing it on Christmas Eve. I don't know. Play it by ear. But other than that, those are the events that I already have scheduled. And that's why people can't wait to the last minute to book me because I'm already scheduled out already. I'm already then obligated myself to a couple events. So I don't have very many weekends left for people, which is a blessing in disguise. I want to at least save a weekend in December for some of them catering orders that I'm manifesting that's going to come to fruition. Especially December 20th, I feel like it might be a few catering orders because that's definitely the last weekend before Christmas. I feel like I might be a little busy, so I really don't want to have too many events because I need to be available for some of these catering orders. The catering orders are beautiful because people have to order at least 12 in order to fulfill a catering order. And a lot of people do 12 and do 2 dozen, basically. My sister-in-law, she actually did 3 dozen last year. So she's actually might be one of my returning customers, knowing her. She's always calling, seeing if I have any apples left over from my event. So knowing her, she's probably one of my guaranteed return customer catering orders for Christmas because it's actually a beautiful Christmas gift to give. And if you're having any Christmas parties, I decorate the boxes with a candy cane and a ribbon, and I just make it extra personal that you can give to the person, and you can put a name tag on it and give it to the person right straight because it's already in a prepackaged box and it's already sealed, ready to go. So you can just put a Christmas tag on it and say, "Hey, Merry Christmas to you." And it's very eye-catching, the boxes that I put them in. So people love them. And so I kind of need to just mentally maybe not book nothing for December 20th because people like waiting to the last minute, and I know people like waiting to the last minute. So I'm just going to try to be open for that December 20th so I can fulfill some of them catering orders, y'all. Just because I know people going, they're not thinking about Christmas right now, but I am. And so they're going to break out those business cards that I passed out to people at these events and be like, "Oh, I remember this lady said she does catering." And with the prices of stuff going up everywhere, and gas and food and everything's just going up, it's a very good chance that people might take me up on my offer and get these catering orders going. So that's my hope and wish and pray, and that's what I'm manifesting to come once again to fruition, like I said. So all right, y'all. I am going to take an inventory check on like my apple sticks because I haven't did an inventory check on that lately. I still got quite a few graduation baskets that I still have left over. And to be honest, that stuff is kind of summer stuff. So I might have to just break that stuff down and put it in my garage and just start selling that stuff next year. Because it's making one part of my corner a little too bulky looking. And it's almost the holiday season and it's time for me to start decorating my house, getting it ready for fall. And I need to get to that corner to get to a few things. So I probably have about maybe 10, 12 baskets left. So I think I'm going to do that this weekend. Just go ahead and just put them in my garage and save them for
next year. Because, I mean, I could break them out at Christmas, but like I say, there's some, the baskets, they're summer baskets, you know what I mean? They're like swimming stuff for swimming and stuff like that. So, I don't think I'm going to use them for Christmas. So I'm going to just maybe use some of these bins that I have, the little black ones you get from Costco with the yellow lid. I think I got maybe 2 or 3 of them outside in my garage that are empty. I think I'm going to put these baskets in there and just save them for next year, y'all. Like I did with the leftover Easter stuff that I had. I'm gonna do the same thing with these baskets and call it a day. But y'all, I love you with all my heart. My tooth is ringing. I'm trying to ignore it, and it's saying no more ignore. You better take a pill. So I need to take a pill. Made a dentist appointment for tomorrow. If I can't go tomorrow, for sure Thursday. I hate to go on my hubby's birthday, but he's gonna go to work anyways, and so I'm gonna just go while he's at work. Because me and the toothache, we don't get along very well. I become non-functionable, and I'm starting to feel non-functionable, and that's not gonna work, y'all. All right. I love you with all my heart, Shell Bell folks. I will see you soon. Like I said, I hope I get to go to the Soul Festival. Because where it's located is probably 20 minutes away. So I need to reach out to them tomorrow and see. And because I haven't ordered no apples, I need to order apples from Smart and Final. So, and the ordering at Smart and Final has changed. So, I definitely need to give them a call tomorrow because we're at, what, the 10th tomorrow? Yeah, the 10th. So, all right, my love bugs. I love you with all my heart. I gotta go. Ring, ding, ding. Peace out. I'll catch you on my next video. If you like my videos, like and subscribe. Be blessed. Bye-bye.